santai. Kalau mau minum dulu nggak apa, ini ada air minum ini.
Kalau
prolognya pakai bahasa Indonesia apa
Inggris lah. Kita pakai bahasa Jawa.
Menyesuaikan jurusan.
Tak perlu bahasa Jawa, Raisol sih. Bisa.
Mas,
Oh iya, bisa.
oh baru mas.
Kalian boleh lihat di YouTube. Apa bro?
Lihat kesini ya.
Ini lihat kamera.
Apa kanal YouTube-nya bro?
Balai Bahasa.
Balai Bahasa Jawa Tengah. Balai Bahasa Jawa Tengah, buka YouTube Balai Bahasa Jawa Tengah. Live streaming. Kemarin keren-keren loh teman-teman kalian sebelumnya.
Nah, yang Undip yang Jepang.
Yang Jepang
Jepang
sama
dari Undip.
sama UNES ya.
berarti ini ritual wajib Pak?
Wajib karena kami ingin memberikan pengalaman pentas. Oke. Yuk.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Levi and I'm from English department of Diponegoro University, and today is my second day of internship in Balai Bahasa of Provinsi of Jawa Tengah. And right now, I would like to present my I would like to perform reading a poem from Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson is one of the famous poetry writers in history. She was born on December 10, 1830, and the poem that I would like to perform is its title is "I Cannot Live Without You." So it's a poem that explains various explanations why she cannot live with her beloved one. So this is the poetry. I cannot live with you. I cannot live with you. It would be life, and love is over there, behind the self, the section keep decay to. Putting up our life is porcelain like a cup, discarded of the housewife, quaint or broken, a newer severed places, old one crack. I could not die with you, for one must wait to shut the other's kiss down. You could not, and I could I stand by and see you freeze without my right of froze? That's privilege. Nor could I rise with you because your face would put up Jesus that you please. Glow plain and foreign on my homesick eye, except that you then keep so closer by. I could not live with you. Thank you.
Yuk, siapa setelah kamu?
Rian.
Ya.
Hello, my name is Afrian Kita Ramadan. I'm from Diponegoro University. So today I will going to read a poem written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is a famous American poet in his time, and his poem is very well known all around the world. So here we go. I will read one of his poems. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Whose woods these are? I think I know. His house is in the village too. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it weird to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods on frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sound is the sweep on an easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
Siapa?
musnah, musnah. Perkenalan dulu.
Hello everyone, my name is Kusna Amalia, and today I'm going to read a poem written by Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson was an American woman poet. Little was known during her life. Most of her poems was published after she died in 1889, and one of her famous poems is I heard a fly buzz when I died, and I'm going to read that poem. I heard a fly buzz when I died. The stillness in the room was like the stillness in the air. Between the heaves of the storm, the ice around had run them dry, and birds were gathering forth for that last onset, when the king be witnessed in the room. I willed my keepsakes, signed away. What portion of me be assignable? And then it was there interposed of light, with blue, uncertain, stumbling pause between the light and me. And then the windows failed, and then I could not see to see. Thank you.
Apa? Nah,
Safira.
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 Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nurul Aziza Safira Santoso, or you can call me Fira. And today, I would like to read a poem written by Maya Angelou entitled "Still I Rise." So, Maya Angelou is one of an American poet, and she's also a civil activist. And Still I Rise is an empowering poem about the struggle to overcome prejudice and injustice. So and Still I Rise is also one of Maya Angelou's most popular poems. It's about self-respect and confidence. This poem is also the reflection of the speaker's determination. She expresses her thoughts about how she will face the haters. So here is the poem. Still I rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may tread me in very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you busy with gloom? Because I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moon and like suns, with the certainty of that. Just like hooks springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened, my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard? 'Cause I laugh like I've got gold mines, digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've called at the meeting of my tides? Out of the hearts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. Black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of a terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise. I rise. I rise.
Saya beras, saya nasi.
Nice.
Ini belum selesai.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
My name is Umi Rohmah Hairoza. Everyone usually calls me Oza, and I'm from University of Muhammadiyah Semarang. So today I will be reading a poem by Edgar Allan Poe. The title is Alone. So Alone is written by famous American poet and fiction writer, and it's about the trouble that he faced when he was a child, and the poem met him through. So here the poem, Alone. From childhood's hour, I have not been as other world. I have not seen as others saw. I could not bring my passion from a common spring. From the same source, I have not taken my sorrow. I could not awaken my heart to joy at the same tone. And all I love alone. Then, in my childhood, in the dawn of a most stormy life, was drawn from every day of good and ill. The mystery which been me still, from the torrent or the fountain, from the right cliff of the mountain, from the sound that round me rolled, and its autumn tint of gold, from the lightning in the sky as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm, and the cloud that took the foam, when the rose of heaven was blue, of a diamond in my view. Thank you.
Oke, sudah.
Bahasa Indonesia.
Komentari Pak.
Udah bagus
Kasih
semua.
manu, Pak.
Bagus semua.
Bagus.